Before I start the video, I thought I'd let you know that I made a Discord. Somebody said I should in the comments, so I'm just going to leave the link in the description. Go join that. Greetings, friends. So, today I'm going to be doing a Raider ability guide. I had a comment from somebody saying they didn't really understand how dog tags work, and I feel like that's something that happens a lot in this game where you're just like, what is going on? A lot of this stuff doesn't even make sense. Like, why is this in the game? So, I just wanted to go over Raider. Raider is one of my favorite classes to play. They're super fun. There's just a lot to do with them, and they've got a lot of interesting abilities, but some of them can be pretty confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over their base item, their core, which every class has a core module and a base item. And then I'm going to go over all of their challenges and levels and baseline perks and stuff like that. So we're going to start with the Reverberating Blade. So a lot of the Reverberating Blade's power comes from its execute ability. This is your innate sustain in Raider itself. So the knife is like a arc around you in the direction you're facing, and it deals increased damage when dashing and when they're lower on health. So it is an execute weapon, and if you kill with it, it'll heal. Okay, and the killing part gets really important when you get to level 10 because you can chain knives. It resets the cooldown if you get a kill. So the problem with that is the Reverberating Blade, it doesn't say it does this, but it is something about it. It has a number on it that I believe when it's level 1, it'll start at 100 and go up at 100 every few seconds. That's the damage the knife is going to deal. And when you use it a single time, that will get reduced by 75%, I believe. I'm not sure on the exact number, but it gets like heavily reduced. And this is really where the problem comes from in the class, because you'll kill somebody with the knife, and then you won't be able to kill somebody who had the same amount of health because your knife's damage lowers, so you have to wait a second. Or a few seconds. And that's something that it doesn't say it does, but it does. And so, I didn't really know that when I first started, so I would always be like, why the heck is my knife not insta-killing? And that is exactly why. So, moving on to the core. Your core ability is dog tags. This is the question I had earlier. Somebody was like, I don't understand how dog tags work. So, dog tags work by just dropping. All they are is they're drops that happen when you're playing. You'll get a kill and they'll drop a dog tag. They have a pretty high drop rate. And when you pick them up, they'll refresh your shields. They'll give you a stack of looter, and you can have 3 stacks of looter. You get looter increases fire rate, burst fire rate, so like the time in between you're firing on burst weapons, and you're scavenging. And that scavenging is really the importance of it. The fire rate's alright, but the shield that it gives you and the scavenging that it gives you are really good. So in-game, it says something like, grants you a temporary shield buff, gets stronger with levels. So the reason it says get stronger with levels is on your level 20, it's find 30 dog tags, grants an aircom item. That's easy to understand. That's just you find 30 dog tags after killing enemies, pick them up, you get an aircom. And then when you get to 60, it gives you 1,000 credits and 2 upgrade kits. That's pretty bad because you're going to take a while to get to 60. And by that time, you're already going to have all your upgrade kits and credits. No one cares about that one. And then the real power of dog tags is when you reach level 25. Your dog tags increase your scavenging by 0.5%. That doesn't seem like a lot, but you get a lot of dog tags in the game. And it gets a reduced effect after 50 dog tags. So, that's super, super, super good. You're going to get 25% scavenging, which is a lot of scavenging, plus the scavenging from your looter core trait as well. And that's pretty much the entirety of dog tags. They just give a shield buff. They help with your looter. So looter, well, I'm gonna go back a little bit and return to looter. So looter is when you pick up any single item in the game, like any damage buff, anything like that, damage buffs, ammo, med kits, anything at all. But dog tags are just the way of them being like, hey, here's more stacks of looter. You can only have 3 stacks, but you'll have all the stacks up with looter in general. So, that's pretty much anything hard to understand about the Raider class. If you just read their baseline, like dashing grants in brief invulnerability and has 2 separate charges, that's pretty much the specialty of Raider is those 2 charges. But the level 5 is easy to understand. It just decreases like detrimental things. Level 10 is you get the finish with commando blade and crit bonus. Level 15 is your knife has a chance to crit. Level 20 is the dog tags give things, and level 25 is dog tags give scavenging, and you have an extra chance to shoot. Your prestige bonuses, is Looter extends all positive buffs by 7 seconds. This one, I don't actually like, because Looter has a 5-second duration, and if you're picking up a lot of boost, oftentimes Looter won't expire at all, so you're not going to get any benefit out of it, or it'll expire after your things expire, so you're just never going to get anything out of it. I never really noticed this coming into play, so I don't think it's a very good item. But your challenge, your Infinity Challenge, which is the second tier of challenge, is really, really good. After finding 101 dog tags, grant a random ultra variant weapon. So those ultra variant weapons have so many boosts, with only one downside being ammo gain, that just every other stat on it gets buffed, and they're really, really good. The problem is it only comes after 101 or 111 dog tags, which means you're getting it pretty late into the game, most likely, maybe on like stage 2 or 3. Just like way after you're done getting your guns. And that's where the problem comes in. So, in general, dog tags, not a hard concept to understand once you get explained it. Reverberating Blade is really problematic because it doesn't even tell you what it does. Like, if you wanted to find out what dog tags did, you could read and spend like 5 minutes going like, what the heck? This doesn't make any sense. And then just think about it a bit, and it'll come to you. But Reverberating Blade doesn't even tell you what it does properly, which has a damage charge on it. It doesn't even tell you that it charges up damage. So that concludes my Raider guide. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, 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 bye.